Pittsburgh heads to Newark on Saturday for a metropolitan clash that could decide early control of the division. The Penguins enter at 9-4-2, chasing a Devils squad sitting 10-4-0 and still perfect at home. Both teams have 20 points, both are streaking, and both understand this one feels heavier than a November game should. The spotlight isn't on the stars up front, it's fixed in the crease. For Pittsburgh, Artur Silovs takes over with Tristan Jarry sidelined, and the young goaltender has answered. His .912 save percentage and 2.70 goals against average show poise beyond his role, giving the Penguins confidence every night. Across the ice, Jacob Markstrom is still searching for his rhythm. His .871 save percentage and 3.95 GAA paint a picture of a veteran fighting the puck behind a defense, missing its heartbeat, Dougie Hamilton. You can almost feel the tension when shots come clean through the slot. The rest is all speed and firepower. Pittsburgh brings the league's top power play at 35.9%, driven by Crosby and Malkin, while New Jersey's pressure penalty kill ranks among the best. It's strength against strength, offense against will. The two clubs combine for over 7 goals per game, and if the pace holds, defense may last only as long as the first line change. And today's AI pick is Penguins plus 1.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2.
Dallas travels to Nashville for an afternoon matchup that carries more weight than the standings suggest. The Stars sit at 7-4-3 and look to keep pace in the Central, while the Predators, 5-7-4, are fighting to stop a 3-game skid before their Global Series trip to Sweden. Bridgestone Arena will be loud. Philip Forsberg bobblehead night, packed house, emotional send-off, but volume alone won't change the math that's defining Nashville's season. In goal, Jake Uettinger starts for Dallas, back in rhythm after time away. His numbers, 2.89 goals against, .899 save percentage, are modest by his standards but still steady. He plays behind one of the league's most dangerous power plays and can afford a mistake or two. Across the ice, Juuse Saros continues to battle with no margin for error. He's carrying a .902 save percentage while facing long stretches with little scoring help. Nashville's offense ranks 30th in the league, averaging just 2.44 goals a game, and without Roman Josi, their attack and power play both lose their anchor. Expect a disciplined, tight game. Dallas will work its 34% power play against a respectable Nashville penalty kill, but 5-on-5 play should grind into slow possessions. The Predators rarely break 3 goals, and the Stars, despite their edge in talent, often sit on early leads. With 2 elite goalies, 1 elite power play, and 1 lifeless offense, the total feels inflated. And today's AI pick is under 5.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 3.
Washington visits Tampa for a rematch that feels like a chess match instead of a track meet. The Capitals come in at 7-6-1, powered by the best defensive record in the league, while the Lightning sit 7-5-2, trying to build momentum after a road win. The first meeting between these teams ended 3-2 for Washington in overtime, and the setup looks almost identical tonight. 2 sharp goalies, 2 broken power plays, and a game likely decided by 1 mistake. Logan Thompson has been a revelation for Washington, sitting near the top of the NHL with a 1.45 goals against and a .938 save percentage. He's steady, positional, and rarely rattled, which fits perfectly behind the Capitals' structured defensive shell. At the other end, Andrei Vasilevsky is always capable of stealing a game, but his .901 save percentage suggests he's still finding rhythm after a few rough outings. The edge in net belongs to Thompson, but Tampa's penalty kill gives them insulation when the pressure tightens. Don't expect much from either power play. Washington ranks 25th, Tampa 27th, both operating under 15%. That means this one plays out mostly 5-on-5, where Washington's defense excels and Tampa's opportunism shines. The Lightning's high-end finishers, Kucherov, Point, Guentzel, will look for the single opening Thompson gives them. The Capitals will counter with volume and structure, not flash. Every inch of ice will be contested, and today's AI pick is under 5.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 4.
Carolina returns home Saturday night, sitting at 9-4 and climbing toward the top of the Metropolitan Division. The Lenovo Center crowd has seen this before, the Hurricanes tightening their structure and grinding opponents into frustration. The Buffalo Sabres arrive in Raleigh looking for stability, but the timing couldn't be worse. They're winless on the road, 0-2-2, and playing without their captain, Rasmus Dahlin, who's taken a personal leave. Without their top defenseman, the Sabres are forced to patch together pairings and hope their goaltending can survive the onslaught. Alex Lyon gets the nod for Buffalo. He's been steady, a .915 save percentage, 1 shutout, but the defense in front of him is thin and tired. Carolina rolls with Pyotr Kochetkov, who hasn't allowed a goal this season in limited action. Behind him, the Hurricanes' blue line remains one of the NHL's deepest and most efficient. Their speed through the neutral zone, led by Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis, is exactly the type of forecheck that exposes a team missing its breakout quarterback. Statistically, this matchup is all tilt. Carolina averages 3.62 goals per game, Buffalo just 2.64. The Hurricanes control shot share, power play opportunities, and puck possession across every major metric. Even with a modest power play, their 5-on-5 dominance should dictate tempo from the first drop. The Sabres will hang early, but fade late as fatigue sets in. And today's AI pick is Hurricanes minus 1.5 plus 100. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 5.
Anaheim rolls into Vegas as the hottest team in hockey, carrying a 5-game winning streak and the league's #1 offense. They're averaging more than 4 goals a night, led by Leo Carlsson, Cutter Gauthier, and Mason McTavish, 3 young guns who've turned this franchise from a rebuild into a scoring machine. Across the ice, Vegas sits second in the Pacific, but this version of the Golden Knights isn't the one that hoisted the cup. Their captain Mark Stone, top defenseman Alex Pietrangelo, and starting goalie Adin Hill are all out. That's not a dent. It's the core of their entire system gone. The Ducks bring Lucas Dostal, calm and confident, a .904 save percentage, and a rhythm that lets Anaheim push the pace. Vegas counters with rookie Carl Lindbaum, winless through 3 starts with an .873 save percentage. That's a tough ask against the highest scoring team in the league. Jack Eichel and Mitch Marner can keep the Knights competitive, but the firepower on both benches suggests a shootout more than a shutdown. Anaheim's power play sits 11th in the league, Vegas 8th, but neither side will hold back 5-on-5. Expect tempo, transition, and chaos. A Pacific battle that looks more like pond hockey than playoff hockey. And today's AI pick is over 6.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Lilith for the recap.
The night is full of numbers, and the ice remembers every blade that's cut across it. Tonight, our 5 wagers burn under the same light, calculated, cold, alive. Game 1, Penguins plus 1.5. Game 2, under 5.5 in Stars versus. Predators, Game 3, under 5.5 in Capitals versus. Lightning Game 4, Hurricanes minus 1.5. Game 5, over 6.5 in Ducks versus. Golden Knights ahora en español. Juego 1, Pingüinos más 1.5. Juego 2, menos de 5.5 en Estrellas contra Predadores. Juego 3, menos de 5.5 en Capitales contra Relámpagos. Juego 4, Huracanes menos 1.5. Juego 5, más de 6.5 en Patos contra Caballeros Dorados. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Der Schnee verbirgt kein Blut. The snow hides no blood.